Happy days, namaste. Leo. Reading 29th of August to the 4th of September. I know, right? That's gone. Oh, where that went. Beginning of the year seems to have gone a lot slower than this last couple of months. Seriously, what's happening there? Speeding up to some sort of outcome for the next part of our journey, no doubt. No doubt. Oi. What we got? We got a lot in the hand. They didn't quite make it. Let's see. This one definitely wanted to come out. Ooh. Ooh. Bear this in mind. This is harvest time. Oh, there's that Virgo. I'm not an astrologer, but there's that Virgo moon. New moon in Virgo or something like that. That's it there. And so it is a time of going forward with what you've got going on, I think, but being very grounded and very earthy about it. Look it up, because I don't know. I just read other people's. Okay, so the cards are have faith and self-belief, observe, don't absorb. So, there are going to be other people around you that are still niggling at you, and this is where your confusion comes in, because you can be so different to other people and so different to other people's understanding of what's gone on, even though you've had the same experience or you've witnessed the same thing. The perspectives are so different that, you know, it's like, which one's mad? But neither of you are mad. You just got different perspectives. I mean, can be entirely different perspectives. So just don't get involved in situations where you can't understand the other person's perspective and they can't understand you, because you've both been looking at the same thing and coming out completely different. Okay, you're going to have to keep your own counsel, I think, on this one. But let's see what the cards say. Does Leo have to keep its own counsel? What's Leo got to do with this harvest, please? Okay, we're ready. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay for you to be with all of your choosings, and it's all right for them to be theirs. You just have to go, oh, it's a different perspective. You don't have to get emotionally upset by everything they do, or emotionally invest all your energy in trying to get them to understand, because they just won't. They just won't. Seesaw moment. Okay, so shouldn't I? Should I launch this now, or should I not launch this now? Ooh, okay. Own it, not owning it. Own it upside down. You're not owning it. You're not taking responsibility. You're procrastinating. You're sitting on the fence still. That's difficult, because you've got something that you want to do, and you're like, oh, is this the right time for me to do it? I mean, obviously there are right times. I mean, if you have a look on that on here on my YouTube, you've got the cycles. You've got a business cycle, a personal cycle, health cycle. Perhaps look at the cycle and then pick a date from your own birth chart of where it is, where you are at on that. Because, I mean, it's birthday season, isn't it? And the best time for personal stuff is when you've got your most energy, is just after your birthday. So if you're thinking about launching something, look at the business and see where the best time to launch that would be on there. You just write down your birthday and you count 52 days, and each 52 days is a different cycle, and that's like from a Rosicrucian book, which I find very helpful, to be honest. I got to say, had it like 20 years and didn't use it, and now I've started using it, and you know, life just, for me anyway, I just feel, whether it's a placebo or not, I just feel like I'm doing things at the right time for me. So that's cyclic law. It's on there. Anyway, enough of that. So you're not owning it. So your seesaw moment, you're not owning it. You're sitting on the fence. You're procrastinating. Knowing when to quit is also a strength. So I'm thinking that knowing when to quit, I would say knowing when to stop worrying is what I'm feeling. Knowing when to stop worrying, or stop holding on to, or stop second guessing yourself, or stop doubting yourself. So maybe that's it. Maybe you have come so far within yourself that actually you are ready to go, but you're still like, but I'm still a bit, I'm not sure still. You're still dithering. So maybe give up the dithering. These two cards are saying, you're not owning it. Give up the dithering. And then this card is saying, actually, you have everything you need to be doing this. A lot of signs have had this. So I think collectively we are coming into our power. We are starting to actually, the majority is actually, I suppose, woken up now. Is that what they call it? We're all woke. It's actually coming into their own power. I mean, in UK, we've got a lot of strikes going on because people are saying, no, this is not how we want to live. They are starting to own it, which is obviously a beautiful thing. So the cards are saying collectively, I think that we are actually moving in that direction of having a look at ourselves spiritually, mentally, as well as physically and financially, to say, actually, this isn't working for me. This is my honesty, this is my truth, and this is what I want. And now I'm going to speak to others about it and see where we're at. There's a lot of like-minded people coming up as well. So, the one thing the COVID did for us is certainly tell us that we missed each other and we wanted to be with each other and we wanted to talk to each other again. So, I mean, there was that silver lining for me anyway. So, but let's bear this in mind. Harvest time. You've been working hard, you have. You've been working hard. But don't panic, there is that saying, nothing that's for you will pass you by. But just do have a really good think. Are you procrastinating? These cards are saying, have some faith and self-belief. Observe, actually have a look. What's holding you back? What is it? Don't get emotionally involved in it. Just state the facts. We love a just state the facts card. Anyway, so, work. It's okay for you to be you. You go do you. Let them do them. Happy days. Namaste.